Welcome back to Life with Twinsies. I'm Charles.
And I'm Jasmine. Tonight we're going to be doing a recap and review of Queen Sugar Season 2, Episode 2. Okay, so babe, what did you think about this episode?
Um, Interesting, but slow.
Yeah, it's really weird because I feel like the episode 1 and this episode were both mediocre for me. I just was expecting with a premiere that you would get more, I don't know, more drama. It just kind of feels like
It was.
it feels like a middle of the season type
Yes.
episode instead of a premiere.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was a little. I won't say dry, but like I said, slow.
Right.
It moved real slow, and I guess they were trying to give you more information, so when you jump into it, it'll be.
Yeah. But and we stayed up late for this. We're normally in bed by now, so
Yes.
we apologize for how we look. We got out of bed to film this
Tired.
film this review. But anyway, guys, so with episode 2, it opens with Ralph Angel. He's talking to Blue's mom, Darla. He comes to her job and he says that he wants to take her on a real date. So, which is kind of sweet and romantic that, you know, they're trying to get their relationship back on track. So,
Yeah.
that was pretty good. Nova tries to have a heart-to-heart with Micah, and I feel like if there's anyone in that family that can reach Micah right now, it's her.
I thought I had a toss up between her and Ralph Angel because of Ralph Angel's
true.
past. I thought he could relate more, but because she's in the fight,
Mm-hmm.
so she understands, and I think she can get through him because she's fighting for all.
The young black
All-
men
all
that
the
are
young black men, yeah.
right, and I noticed that she seems to have a special relationship with him. Like when Ralph Angel comes in, he gives him dab, you know, and
Right.
you know they keep it moving. But Nova always reaches out to him and she holds him and she hugs him. So I think that, you know, and at the end, you know, he came to her rally and she ran out and hugged him and stuff. So I think that
They had that moment,
Yeah.
that bonding moment, and that communication, that little bit of communication that he was reluctant to have with his mom and everybody else. He just didn't want to let open, but he was. You could see that he's starting to, in that little bit of time,
Yeah.
he's starting to let go with his auntie.
Yes. And from there, Ralph Angel goes to the bank with Blue and he tries to withdraw money from their account. And he finds out that it requires 2 signatures now. And Charlie is going to have to sign off before he can withdraw money. So
he's not in a good place right now. He's doing all this work on the farm. He's trying to make it work.
Yeah.
Trying to do what his father wants him to do. And every time he tries to step up, it's always that big sister.
that roadblock, yeah. And especially because he's trying. He's came a long way since season 1. Like season 1, he was just, you know, winging it. He was just
Right.
out there, you know, like he was thrown in the water trying to swim. But now he's actually making smart decisions.
Yeah, he's thinking.
Yeah.
He's not just acting, he's thinking. And he's trying to make things work and make it better and make because of course he has that big responsibility, his son. So
Right.
he's trying to make everything good for him and his son. Same as his father did for him.
True. From there, we learned that Charlie and Davis, they're going to their last divorce mediation.
Yes.
Which she gets the news that Davis, he asked the lawyers to leave out so that he can have a private discussion with Charlie. And he drops the bomb on her that he now wants joint custody of Micah. So my whole thing is, you know, do you think this is something that Davis really wants? Because up to this point, all of his interactions that they've shown with Micah, he's had like some interest, but not one of those parents that wants to be hands on. So do you think
the boy's 16?
Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, do you think it was him getting arrested?
At 16 years old, you don't need joint custody. At that point in age, 16, the child's gonna, the court's gonna let him go where he wants to go.
That is true.
So at 16.
Yeah, I think that his opinion would weigh heavily in the court system. And then Davis did say that Michael already knows about it, and he's
they talked. Yeah, he said he wants that joint. He wants to be with his dad also.
Right, and that really hurt Charlie. And you know, when she went to Micah's school, she went looking for Micah after that, and she went to his school, and he didn't go to school again. So ever since the incident that happened, I'm not sure how much time has passed since he was arrested, but he's not eating and he hasn't been going to school.
And he's not talking to nobody.
Yeah. So we still don't know.
And everything's fine.
Right. He's saying everything's fine, but then, you know, he's really withdrawn, and he's not telling anyone what took place while he was in the prison. So
I think that's going to come out.
Yeah, it's definitely going to come out this season.
Yeah.
And I said to Charles, do you think someone messed with him when he was in there? I just don't know what it is, because the boy,
I don't think in the lockup that stuff could happen, but they probably messed with his mind or scared him.
Yeah.
Gave it a little scared straight stuff. So
that's true.
So, yeah.
And Charlie, she called him on the phone, and he's like, he wanted to see the town. You know, he's just like, I just want to see the town. And he's like, he asked her for space. And, you know, we saw Charlie break down and cry. I guess the emotion of everything, and I guess she kind of feels like her son was the only thing that was real with her marriage and what she had left.
Right.
So I guess the emotion of everything is just, you know.
Yeah, it's been a hard day and not getting through the whole entire divorce proceeding because of everything that happened or everything that transpired during the meeting. Yeah, it could be a little hard.
That's true. And what about Miss Nova? So she goes into the barbershop to get donations to support getting men out of prison to pay their bail that can't afford it. And one of the barbers, he's pushing up on Nova, and we learned that she slept with him too.
Yeah, Miss Nova's been around.
But the thing is, she's just like very nonchalant about it. Like, oh, yeah, it happened. Like, okay, it was what it was, but thank you. Have a good day. And these men, they're really checking for her. So I don't know. She got
that nose wide open.
I don't know what Miss Nova is doing to them, but I mean, she has those men wanting more.
Yeah. Definitely.
Love it. Yes. And then Aunt Vi, she gets the shocker that Hollywood's rig, there was some type of explosion that took place on the rig. And my first reaction was, oh no, please don't please don't tell me something happened to Hollywood.
She jumps on the phone trying to call Hollywood and
gets his voicemail again.
And she's like
panicking.
Yeah.
So when she goes to where they dock and the guys are getting off of a bus, and she's just sitting out there like praying. She's so nervous, and I'm like right there with her in that moment. I'm like, please, please, please let Hollywood get off of this bus.
Yeah, I'm feeling that Hollywood. I knew that Hollywood was gonna get off that bus, but of course they had to make sure that he was almost like the last person getting off the bus to keep everybody in suspense.
I really like them together. Yeah. They're a really fun couple.
Hollywood couldn't go nowhere. Nah, he can't go nowhere.
Yep. Oh, and then we learned that Remy lost his wife 4 years ago.
Right.
Yeah, and I don't recall. I'm sure he did in season 1 explain to her that he was married previously. I can't remember that for some reason.
I don't recall him ever going into details as much as he did tonight.
Right.
As far as what happened and of course, how he felt about it. I thought that something happened between them two, and she left town, and that was it. But he went into detail. Brother man is
Yeah, that was really sad. And apparently this was the first time that Charlie seen his house.
Yeah.
Because she came in and she's like, oh, it's really beautiful in here. Remy, he also told Ralph Angel about a type of loan that he may qualify for, that you don't have to have credit, and, you know, as long as you have employment and, you know, can show that you, what they said, he didn't have any type of drug pass or drug charges,
right,
that he would be able to qualify for this loan.
So he's trying to get him on that track of getting help with the planting of the crops.
The crops.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that way he won't have to go through Charlie, clear it through her first with every decision that he needs to make in order to get the finances for it.
Yeah.
So that would be a big step for him, and they're making it seem as though he's going to get this loan. He called the bank and he said, oh, I'm going to get the, you know, everything's looking good. I'm going to get the paperwork that I need. And this was following the date scene that he had with Darla and Blue, which that whole scene was like drug out. They kept coming back to that with them being in the restaurant, and I thought, okay, is something else going to happen here? Why are they keep coming back to this?
Eating a long time ago. Let's get up and get out.
Yeah, it was like they cut to that particular scene in the restaurant like 3 or 4 different times.
Right.
And I couldn't figure out why, because it wasn't really anything special happening, so I didn't get that part. Just ended with Nova was having her rally and she's speaking openly about the cops, and they're surrounded by cops. You know, they want to make sure that it's like a peaceful protest. So, you know, they're sitting there watching, and she's just, you know, Nova's character, she is very strong, she's very determined, she's fearless, and that's what I love about her. And, you know, you have to have, like, to be a bold person to stand up there in the face of the cops and just look them dead in the eye and say what you have to say.
Yes.
Knowing that they can retaliate if they want to. Mm-hmm. Like the one cop that, you know, attacked her. Well, he didn't attack her, but he spit in her face.
Right.
In the finale of season 1. So, and we still don't know what happened to Calvin.
No.
So that's still the big question that's up in the air.
Haven't seen him yet.
Yeah.
But, of course, it's just the beginning.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how this is all going to play out, and at what point we're going to learn what happened to her relationship with Calvin. But moving forward, I hope episode 3 picks up and we start getting answers to some of these questions, and I mean, even
more heat to it, add some more people.
Well, you know, from watching the previews, there's going to be drama coming. There's going to be drama with Proctor, and you know, he's going to be trying to take them down and prevent this sugar mill from ever getting up and running. And then you have, you know, at what point is Davis going to find out that Charlie forged his name on that contract?
And that stuff gonna hit the fan.
Yeah. Yeah. But I think Charlie, she's a very, very smart woman. And I'm sure she's probably gonna think of a plan or some way she can get around this. But, you know, Davis really doesn't want to go up against her. I mean, that's a dangerous woman.
Yeah.
That's a dangerous woman.
She got too many cards up her sleeves.
Yeah, exactly. So you best believe she has a plan somehow to get out of this. But like we said, it was just kind of like a mediocre episode for me, but I still can't wait to see what's going to happen next week, what episode 3 has to offer. So guys, tune in next week. We will have our after the episode 3, we'll be back and we'll have a review for you, and let us know what you think. We're really curious whether you guys like this episode, what you thought, you know, what you're looking forward to. If you have any video predictions for the next episode or for this season, let us know. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care, and remember to give us a thumbs up and subscribe.